Oh shit, we're live. Doesn't even give me a little bell.
It didn't give me one either.
Like Google Hangouts used to give me a bell. Google's fucking up. Y'all fucking up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Pocket, presented by CrossBonesMMA. My name is Eddie Law. That's Nick Pilecki. We're back. Talk some more MMA. First, not really breaking news because we didn't break it, but I just saw on Fox Sports 1 that two rematches have been announced. One announced, and the other one pretty much assumed and announced, basically. Dana White saying on FS1 to, I think, Katie Nolan of Garbage Time.
But she's awesome, by the way. I like Katie Nolan.
She's a good-looking chick. I find her cute for some reason. I think her show is dog shit.
What?
Dude, her show is awful.
Different discussion.
Her show is awful. You kidding me?
I like it. It's pretty
I'll say this. Her show is better than that Sports Center wannabe that FS1 puts up.
Yes.
It's better than that, for sure, right? But her show's still dog shit. I'm sorry. That's it. I think she's cute, though. She's fun. Anyway, Dana White on with Katie Nolan, I guess breaking news that Rockhold and Weidman will happen in June. So that's basically a rematch. And that's a rematch. And then the other one is that DC versus Jones 2 is targeted for April. So let's start with the first one. What do you think of Rockhold Weidman 2?
Boo. I don't want it. I really, really don't want the rematch. There's no reason to have a rematch after he got mauled like that. He should fight someone else and earn that title shot back. But whatever, UFC wants to make money, wants to try to make one of their golden children champ again. Let's see what happens. But I think it's going to be the exact same result. And I just don't like that they're making it right now. It should be, honestly, Yoel Romero. I agree. I don't like that Yoel probably is up there. I thought Jacare was going to get it. But he's the right contender, in my opinion, right now. Or people were talking about make the Vitor Belfort rematch. Yeah, okay. But anything other than Chris Weidman right now. And it's not because I'm mad because he knocked out Anderson. So it's beyond that. It's just, no, I don't think he deserves that.
Safe to say you're kind of past that, right? You're over it?
I'm past it. Anderson's coming back on the 27th. He'll be fine. Real
quick, because I just realized something. Someone retweeted what we have on the YouTube. It automatically posts to whatever video I put up to YouTube. For some reason, it shows up on my Twitter with Arabic writing. So now I'm curious.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, let me. I'm checking right now on actual Twitter. Yeah,
it does.
Is this, what, because of a beard? Is that what's going on, Google? Is that a fucking beard? You sons of bitches.
I mean,
let me translate it. I started to live on YouTube. That's the Arabic writing.
That's a good one.
I feel look, I'm not even Arabic. I feel like this is racist. Like, it's super weird. All right.
Yes, anyway. Andrew, it does look like I'm doing the show behind a dating video booth. Yeah, I do. I lost my office. It's under construction.
Oh yeah, he lost his office. That's right. Anyway, all right, look, I don't mind the rematch because what fight are you gonna make? I think Yoel Romero didn't he pop out for some shit recently?
That's right, he did. So and then Jacare.
Well, Jacare is fighting Belfort, so
stupid.
I mean, Jacare just lost the fight.
I don't care.
So
I think Jacare deserves. I think Jacare can. It will be a good fight against Luke Rockhold.
And then Luke's gonna knock him out.
No.
Yeah, it will. Anyway, and then DC Jones 2 for April. We were talking about this off the air. Still not a word about UFC 200. I mean, obviously, Conor McGregor is confident he's going to knock out RDA real quick and then sign that contract for UFC 200. I'm assuming he's assuming that he's going to main event it. But it's weird. It's a weird thing. They haven't said a word about 200. We're getting there. We're getting pretty close, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. Unless, I mean, UFC 200 is what, July or June?
It's July something, yeah. I think John Jones DC should headline that. Honestly, it's a huge fight. It's John Jones. He's coming back. He's fighting a guy that gave him a decent fight. And he's the champ right now. I want that to headline UFC 200. But
yeah, UFC 200 Saturday, July 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's whatever. Anyway, yeah, and then DC Jones 2. I mean, John Jones getting his belt back. I mean, can we just assume that's gonna happen?
No.
You think DC beats? You think? I mean, you think DC beats him?
I hope DC beats him.
But do you think DC beats him?
I hope all this weight all this muscle that John's putting on is gonna screw him up. It's gonna screw up his game a little bit, but we'll see. To be continued.
Oh, there you go. What the hell? I keep looking on Twitter.
Yep.
It's a bunch of shit. Oh, never mind. It's one of those weird videos. Anyway, forget it. I was gonna say I think ISIS might start looking for my ass now that it saw some shit. In Arabic. Yeah, see, it is Arabic. What the fuck? All right, I gotta check my. I have no problem with my settings on Twitter. Are must be weird. Anyway, all right. This tripped me out for a second. All right, let's get right to the show, ladies and gentlemen. UFC New York went down this last Saturday. Of course, headlined by Anthony Rumble Johnson spanking on Mr. Ryan Bader. Let's just talk about that fight, dude. I mean, look, everyone expected it to go this way. I was hoping for Bader to put up a better fight to be able, but look, the lone shot he took to take Johnson down was a very long one. And when Johnson sprawled, got on top of him, I mean, Bader basically kind of covered up and waited for the shit to happen, right? And it was it.
Yeah, it's basically it. And him going for the Kimura over and over and just kept pulling for it. Just give it up. Get a better position. You're just hurting yourself right now. And yeah, we all saw the beating that Anthony Johnson put on Bader. I thought Bader would last at least to round 2, round 3, but
well, I thought Bader was gonna be able to take Johnson down and maybe not DC him, like dominantly, wrestle him, but gas him out in the later rounds and win the fight. And Bader himself said he made mistakes that cost him the fight. But honestly, Johnson knocked him out when dude's flat on the ground. Like his legs gave out, all right? And that was it for him. That was game time for Bader. So Bader goes back down the ladder. Johnson basically is next for a title shot. I think if Jones, for against either guy, right?
Yeah.
But the winner of DC Jones. So
we'll have to wait and see that one. I'm excited for that. I really want to see him fight John Jones. I think that's going to be a spectacular fight. I can see Johnson catching Jones. I can see Jones just destroying Anthony Johnson. It's a great fight. But then again, I do want to see the rematch with DC because how he dropped DC in that first round and DC recovered. I think that was intriguing in its own.
Yeah, and then of course the co-main event. I did not see it coming. Josh Barnett tapped.
That made no sense.
I was just kind of like, nah, he didn't just tap because they were like, oh, he's tapping. I'm like, no, he's not. And when they saw the fight, I was like, damn, he tapped. Ben Rothwell guillotined another one. People were saying it was what were they saying it was?
It's a go-go. It's a go-go.
Yeah, go-go.
He's like, that's not a guillotine, that's a go-go.
Yeah.
No, calm down. Just breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
Regardless, Ben Rothwell looking really good right now. Title shot or no?
Yeah, give it to him. Fuck it. Give it to him or give him Reem. If Overeem does his whole, I want my title shot because my contract, blah, blah, you have to fight Ben Rothwell. If you could beat Ben Rothwell, then you get it. But I think, yeah, give him a title shot. He's earned it. And that promo was way better than the other one. I'll just say that.
Yeah, about time, right?
Yeah.
Here's his last 4 fights. Last 4 fights are wins, and they're all finishes. He TKO's Brandon Vera in 2013, TKO's Alistair Overeem in 2014, and then fights Matt Mitrione in 2015 submission, and then taps out Barnett this last Saturday. Now he fights once a year. That's basically what it shows on there, right? Once a year. Can you if he goes to fight for a title and wins, he's got to fight more than once a year. I mean, that's understandable. But he was going to fight last year. It's just he got pulled from the fight. Yeah, he was going to fight 2 times in that year, so it just sucks. But yeah, I think you're in the title shot. Yeah. At this point, I mean, Kane's not coming back for a while, and Verdun was pretending to be hurt, so he don't fight Stipe. So I would make Stipe Rothwell for a title shot, like guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. All right. Jimmy Rivera gets a decision win over Yuri Alcantara. He looked pretty good with his striking in that fight. Not going to lie about that one. But let's talk about the fight everyone's talking about. Brian Barberena comes in on short notice and gets Sage Northcutt on a pretend arm guillotine or arm triangle choke. Pretend because everyone was watching and everyone was like, oh, he's fine. Like literally we were watching the fight. I got into B-dubs in San Diego right as the fight was like almost over. And I'm like, oh, Sage is fine. He's fine. He's fine. And then his panicked ass look in his face and then he taps. What happened?
No fucking clue. That arm triangle was even fully locked. That's what you had. he wasn't stepped over. Nothing. He didn't even look in danger, but he just freaked out and tapped. I don't know if he was scared, if he was nervous. I don't know what happened, but hey, damn. Hats off to Barberina. And then his little wannabe Sage flip was funny too. But the one thing I'll say is I don't like that Sage is making excuses. He said he had what? Not food poisoning. Some shit going on with him. The flu or some shit. Yeah, some shit. Mm-hmm. But don't make excuses. You lost. Now, this is what I said last time when we were talking about it. He's going to lose one time. He's going to come back better. He's going to learn from his mistakes. So I think he'll come back better, but there's his loss. Let's see what happens.
And, of course, certain people on that write articles from other media have already coming out with this whole Dana White announces that Rockhold Weidman is going to happen. So good job, Armando, you dick. UFC 199 in June is going to be Weidman Rockhold too. So there's that date for you. Yeah. So look, Sage Walker's young. He's 19. To me, it's not excuse. It's different for him with
it's
the
a 19-year-old. Yeah.
He's a kid. He don't know shit. This is the first time he's faced adversity probably ever. So for him to make excuses, to him, they're probably legit reasons. To us, it sounds like excuses, right? Like Verdun would be like, "Why are you making excuses?" And then he pull out of the next fight. That's exactly what Verdun would do. All right, because Verdun likes excuses. He's a hypocrite. Fuck him. So I don't give a fuck. I'm a shit title.
You're still mad about that.
No. It's because I know Jesse's gonna watch this. All right, at some point and get all crazy on the chat. So it'll be at least a little bit of fun. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, so look, Sage is young. He'll be fine. Now here's the thing. Moving supposedly full time to train at TriStar, but one bit of a problem there. Daddy Northcutt is an issue. He pulled him out of TriStar before, so they were pushing his kid too hard, and dragged him out of there, took him back to Texas. Although some people would say it was more of a PR stunt than anything, than an actual training session. But now Sage wants to go train there full time. Do you think it actually happens, or will Daddy Northcutt get in the way?
I hope it actually happens. I know Sage has said that he doesn't want to go full-time until he gets his degree because it's hard to get an A&M for his degree, but you're making more money doing this right now. So I would say stick to fighting, go 100% in. Go to TriStar. It's a great camp. It develops champions and contenders. Go there, learn what you can, and bring it back for your next fight. Let's see what he can learn. Maybe next GSP. Never know.
Yeah, Andy beat me to it on Twitter. And we will be in a second. Please believe we're going to talk about this. It might be the best thing that ever happened to MMA media ever, okay? And especially dipshits like TMZ Sports. It was the greatest shit ever. But we'll talk about that in a second for sure. All right. Then Andrew's saying Daddy Northcutt needs to go back to selling steroids. 100%. He needs to go get busy doing that while his kid actually does something productive. And then he also says Rumble vs. JJ will be a cracking fight. Oh, for sure. Can you imagine the bombs that AJ is going to be throwing at John Jones? Be crazy. Other fights on this card. Honestly, really nothing much else is very exciting on this card. So, what's his name? Bruce Leroy was way too excited about winning a decision over Masio Fulton. That weirded me out.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, all right, well, let's skip over to this weekend's card. The card formerly known as UFC 196, headline Johnny Hendricks, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Johnny Hendricks putting up pictures on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can get him on there, showing he's all ripped up. He looked good, he looked in shape, right? Saying he weighs in at 173, but you don't think he makes weight?
No, I don't. Because he said that last time too. I'm gonna make weight. Look how good I look. Blah 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 blah. And he didn't make weight. I'm saying Johnny Hendricks is not gonna make weight, and he's gonna have to move up in weight class. If he makes weight, yes, he's going to get destroyed by Stephen Thompson. But I don't think he's going to make weight. It sucks to say it, but I don't think he's going to make it. And Nick Diaz will be on the side. Hey, Johnny, 175. It's the same shit.
What up, fat boy? Like he did last time. Great. I think he makes weight. I really do. I think he got some legit help this time, supposedly. So we'll see. But I think he'll make weight. We'll be fine. We'll get a fight. Also on the co-main is Roy Nelson versus Jared Rosholt, and really just a fat dude versus fat dude fight that Roy Nelson should win by knockout. And then this is a fight that's more interesting honestly than other than the main event. than most of the other fights. Ovin St. Preux against Rafael Cavalcante, because this could be a legit brawl right here. Of course, Vince is more of a wrestler, so it's going to be, it has potential to be boring. But, he's shown his hands before. And then after that, we get Joseph Benavidez against Zach Makovsky. Mr. Olivia against the fun-sized midget. It's going to be a fight. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Benavidez, but, how many title shots can you get before you just stuck? You know what I mean? He lost to DJ, what, twice now?
Ask Uriah Faber. God
damn it, he's getting a title shot. What the heck is this possible? Never mind. I guess anything can happen when you're an asshole. So I guess if Joe Benavidez can start being a bit of a douche, maybe get some help from his lady, he can get another title shot maybe. I mean, who else are you going to give DJ at this point? So,
Nobody except what? Henry Cejudo. That's it.
Throw him to the wolves. You could throw a legit prospect to the wolves. If Henry Cejudo fights DJ anytime soon, he's
next. He's next. I'm saying it now. He's next. Dude,
He'll
main event UFC 200, best card ever. I'm joking.
I will boycott UFC the rest of the year. That shit happens. I swear to God. If the main event is Demetrius Johnson against Henry Cejudo, I will boycott.
It's going to be on that card, guaranteed.
Yeah, Adam Slay on YouTube here says that these comments are finally working for me. All right, man, what's up? He says, for Northcutt, says strep throat 3 times in the last 4 months.
That's it. That's what it was. I mean, maybe it's true, but he wasn't acting like it. Strep throat sucks.
You know what? Luckily, I've never had it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it sucks. So he wasn't showing that he had it, but you never know. He's just always happy.
Yeah. And then Mike Jarvis on YouTube saying, I say shelf for Doom and do a heavyweight tournament. Fuck it. That's my answer. Fuck it. Do it. Do it today.
UFC heavyweight tournament.
There you go.
In the Ultimate Fighter house.
No more Ultimate Fighters. No more Ultimate Fighters. No more Ultimate Fighters. I'm so done with it.
You already know it with Joanna versus not Calderwood. Wow.
Claudia?
Yeah.
Only way I want to see it is if Claudia is in like a bikini for most of the show.
It's not going to happen, so you're not going to watch it.
Because I'm not going to watch it. All right. Also on this card, Josh Bergman versus KJ Noons. Derek Lewis against Damian Grabowski.
I'm excited for that fight.
Which one?
Derek Lewis.
Why?
I've been watching his training camps. He's been posting it all online. Looks like a monster. I think he'll be legit. Hopefully he doesn't get caught, but I think he's trying harder this time.
All right. Then Ray Borg, the Taz Mexican Devil. I like this dude. Ray Borg's Mexican Devil. Yeah, Ray Borg against Justin Scoggins could be a fun little scrap there. Noah Lahat against Diego Ribas, and then 2 unknown guys. Oh, Mickey Gall, the guy that could be fighting CM Punk, against Mike Jackson in the Fight Pass prelims. Huh?
Yep.
Oh, and then yeah, I got you. And then Conor McGregor's butt buddy Artem Lobov against Alex White, the Spartan. So I mean, look, when it was a pay-per-view, even with the heavyweight fight, it was still if you want one of those, go to the bar, don't spend your $60 on this shit kind of card. Now that it's free, for sure, good card. As far as free goes, it's pretty good. So, all right. Now moving on to the next one, something that could screw up something like a Johnny Hendricks weight cut. The California State Athletic Commission has announced they have put in basically a ban on extreme dehydration and a ban on IVs, right? So it's weird how they say they're gonna do it. I'm looking for the actual quotes that I'm looking for. But Anthony Foster telling the commissioners, quote, dehydration and weight cutting are the biggest problems facing mixed martial arts today. There are more MMA events in California than any other state. So this is the biggest problem facing the commission, end quote. But basically what they're saying is no more IVs. They're picking up where Nevada is at. No IVs. And they're going to be testing urine to test hydration. Which, okay, I'm going to go for it, I guess. Here's the most interesting part. They are proposing, right now you get 24 hours before the fights begin to weigh in, right? So if the fights begin on Saturday at 5 p.m., at 5 p.m. on Friday, weigh-in time for everybody. They're talking about adding 6 hours to that. So instead of 24 hours before, it would be 30 hours. And there's even talk of in the future, if the 30-hour, I guess, time allowed, the time whatever works, they could push it to 72 hours. You know what I mean? It's all, first of all, the thing is it's all about hydrating the fighter naturally, just with no IVs, and more importantly, in a healthy way. So It's a little weird. It's gonna take some getting used to. I think it'll work. But what do you think about it?
I think it'll work, and I like that they're trying to think of the health of the fighters and making sure everyone makes weight and they're hydrated and everything. But if it gets to that 72 hour shit, that's gonna be ridiculous. Because imagine Brock Lesnar cutting down weight to make his fight weight and then gaining it all back within that shit. Imagine that. It's just unfair. I wouldn't do that. But it seems like the commissions are pushing to whatever your weight is at fights, like your walk around weight fights. And I kind of don't want to see that. It kind of takes away the competition of everything, in my opinion. Like, I'm 140 pounds. I can cut down to 135 and fight if I wanted to and be the bigger guy. That takes the competition away from it. And I don't want that being taken away. But I do like just think about the fighters, man. Think about their health and everything like that.
And you know what? I get what you're saying, but I think something like that would be allowed. I think what they're talking about is avoiding Anthony Johnson to 170 cuts, so extreme ones.
Oh yeah.
You could throw McGregor. You could possibly throw McGregor in there. You can for sure. Yeah, you can for sure throw Cyborg in there, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. She was in Corpus the other day, and she's huge. She's huge, and I don't know how she makes that weight every fight. But
was Betch upset that you hooked up with Cyborg? Let's be honest.
No.
She wasn't upset. That's good. Anyway, you know what it sounds like to me though. Well, to me, what it sounds like is we're heading to more weight classes. That's what it sounds like to me, because it's to me it's difficult to keep the same weight classes and have guys that to walk around weight and then tell them, hey, don't cut weight or don't have extreme weight cuts. I think you're talking about adding more weight classes.
But what are you gonna do? Light welterweight?
I don't know.
Heavy welterweight?
Boxing has a ton of them.
I don't want that shit. That's just too much. That's too much. That's way too much. Like, yeah, add flyweight, add super heavyweight, but don't do light welterweight, heavy welterweight.
Well, no, there's cruiserweights. There's
cruiserweight. There's cruiserweight, and you're right. I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's going to happen.
Cruiserweight would be a good weight, though. That's around what? One.
Let me find out. Thank you, Internet. What up? And then Andy actually made that point right before I made it. I just didn't see it on Twitter, saying it will mean total rethink of weight divisions. 100%. Cruiserweight, a wrestler between below 220, 215. Oh, it's between light heavyweight and heavyweight, which is good because between 205 and 265 is a giant jump. But that's just an example, adding things in there to help out. I was gonna say, look, I think it happens. One championship's already picked it up because of the death of one of their fighters. They had to do something. By the way, they deserve a lot of credit for actually doing something. Who knows if it happened in Bellator and UFC if they actually do anything? Like I said this morning on the Morning Glory, was the NFL, found out about CTE, the repeat concussion issue that a lot of former players have now. That basically has caused a bunch of them to commit suicide, and they've all had health problems like no other. Mm-hmm. And the NFL played like it didn't exist for a long time. And now they're still, you could almost argue that they're still kind of playing like it doesn't exist. So one championship, 100% deserves credit. They picked that up, no weight cuts, and they picked up a way they're going to do that. Next, now it's California State Athletic Commission. I think if Nevada picks it up, everyone picks it up. And I think it happens. What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think if everyone starts doing everyone will start picking it up. I don't know. I think you're right.
All right, man, let's move on here to another thing that's actually good for the sport. Benson Henderson signs with Bellator. Announced by Benson himself on his website. No matter how many you want to say that Helwani was on a scoop, it wasn't. Benson Henderson put it out there, and Helwani was a bit salty about it from what I heard. Fuck him. I don't care. Fuck him. He blocked me on Twitter. I don't give a shit. Anyway, But Benson over to Bellator MMA now. Here's what I think about. Look, this is great for Benson, right? Mm-hmm. Make more money. The UFC's already said that he's going to get more money. I think someone at the UFC said it, or I think Dana White said that they're promising him upfront money or something. I don't know, whatever. But look, he's going to get paid more by Bellator. He's getting his sponsors back, which could definitely pay him more, right? He's getting a welterweight title shot right away, and most importantly, he's showing free agent fighters there are other places to go make money. If not the same money, more money. What was your reaction when it was announced that Benson moved on?
God damn it, I have to keep watching Bellator. Because I was going to be done after the whole Kimbo Slice and Ken Shamrock shit. But now I legit have to watch because I like Ben Henderson. He's one of my favorite fighters. I don't like that they gave him an automatic title shot, though. It shows that, we know he's the shit. We're just going to give him the belt and he's going to keep it for a while. And we know he's going to keep it for a while. They're totally just ignoring Paul Daly now. They're saying, you're the next number one contender. Blah. No, they're going to do the Josh Koscheck fight and then give Ben Henderson the automatic title shot. And they're going to set off either Josh Koscheck versus Ben or Daly versus Ben. I don't know. I just don't like that to watch Bellator. But hey, hats off to Ben Henderson, man. He's getting more pay, and he'll finally get a belt back around his waist again. Won't he be the first WEC, UFC Bellator champ, I believe.
If he wins, I think so.
Yeah,
if he wins,
he'll be the first. Yeah.
Bold prediction. Anthony Pettis gets cut by the UFC in the next year or so and goes and takes his belt in Bellator. What do you think?
That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude.
And I can see that because they're going to promote. He did the kick off the cage and he fought him again. It's a third. Yeah, no, that's how Bellator does this shit.
Yeah, I'm looking for a specific article for our next topic that Andy brought up already, but we're going to talk about it. And I can't find it, which makes me think somebody at this certain website that I'm going to call out. Don't worry.
Okay.
It found their error, was embarrassed shitless, and deleted it. And yeah, I can't find it. It was only a couple of days ago too. All right, well,
I can only guess who it is.
Oh, you're gonna love this. All right. So Twitter is social media overall, but Twitter is very, very fun, especially when you make parody accounts. Some of the accounts that I like the most are parodies. There's this guy that does the UFC injury bug. He's a parody. Someone made Helwani's sister. I don't even know if it's even her real name. They made a Sophia Helwani that a lot of people actually thought was his real sister. He had to actually come out and say, "Well, that's not my sister. I don't know who that is." You know what I mean? There's the Dana White parody accounts. There's Ronda Rousey parody. There are parody accounts for everybody, right? There's probably one of us at this point. Who knows? But here's where it gets really good. Edmund, Ronda Rousey's head coach, Edmund, I can never say his last name. Do you know how to say it?
Fuck no.
Trivedion, awful coach, whatever. He doesn't have a Twitter, okay? A guy like that could not handle social media, like at all. He has zero chance at handling social media. I mean, he freaks out about everything. Real quick, Mike George making a good point on YouTube. Says, Will Brooks has one fight on his contract. He opted to wait till contract ends and renegotiate. Possible free agent going to the UFC.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
Do it. Will Brooks and Michael Chandler to UFC ASAP. Please.
MVP.
That's going to be a while. But anyway.
No. Soon. Please.
Maybe one day. As long as he doesn't get beat in Bellator, you can still make it to UFC. All right. So somebody made a parody account of Edmund. I don't think they put, this is a parody account on the description or anything. So TMZ Sports looking for some kind of scoop. Hit him up on Twitter on a DM and interviewed him about recent comments from Ronda Rousey's mom. Now, we all know Ronda Rousey's mom hates him like a motherfucker. He said it, that she would kill him if it was legal, run him over with a truck or a bus or whatever. So it got pretty funny. Here's where it gets even better. TMZ Sports interviews this guy, runs the story like it was legitimately Ronda Rousey's head coach. And it was just some dude on a fucking parody account. Right after it posted, everyone on Twitter who knows, first of all, the guy himself took screenshots of the DMs and put it out there like he couldn't believe what the fuck that they actually ran with it, right? And put it out to front row Brian, front row right, put it out to the masses, and everybody saw it. I love this. This might be my favorite story of 2016 so far. Because the best part of the whole thing wasn't just the TMZ did a story and ran with it, like assholes. It wasn't that a parody account was able to pull this shit off. It was that Bloody Elbow and like a handful of other sites did that shit. Remember when I was complaining about people that watch Rogan's podcast and make articles out of it?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers grabbed this story and ran with it like it was true, like it was real. I nearly fucking died of laughter. I love this shit. For real. I mean, look, like I said a second ago, I was looking for the article on Bloody Elbow. It's fucking gone. They realize they're stupid. Like, they realize they fucked up. You know what I mean? And Mike drops on YouTube saying TMZ interviewing parody account is funny, but Bloody Elbow writing a story on it is embarrassing. 100% embarrassing. And that's why I love it so fucking much. I didn't check MMA fighting, but I guarantee when that came out, you know, fucking Raimondi was like, oh, God, let's write this shit up real quick. I'm a journalist. But it's so fucking hilarious, man. Like, did you get to hear about the story?
No, actually, this is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Oh, Mike says they still have it up. Mike, if you can fucking link me on that shit, please send it over. I want to see this shit real bad again. Bloody Elbow put it up like it was legit. It was so hilarious. I didn't see if MMA Fighting did it or not. I want to say they did, but I don't know for sure. To be completely fair, I don't know if they did it or not. But if they had a chance to, they probably would have. So people started, talking about it, tweeting. Oh, I can't believe, because the parody account sounded or spoke like a pretty reasonable guy. You know what I mean? They didn't freak out saying, "Oh, I would kill her if it was legal" or anything crazy like that. He basically said that her opinions don't matter to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but I love that this parody account got away with this shit. It was so good. I love it, man. I really do love the way that MMA media just shows its ass all the time. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
Because TMZ, and I don't know if you're watching it now, but TMZ itself is a joke. You know what I mean? But they never claim to be journalists. And honestly, they break stories all the time. You know what I mean? Even TMZ Sports breaks stories. But just like Mike said, for Bloody Elbow to run with it is embarrassing. You know what I mean? Especially because Bloody Elbow has some legit writers in there. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's something you have to think about. They just hurt themselves big time because of that shit, and like you said, embarrass themselves. It's wrong. It's just funny. It's so funny. They just linked you the article.
All right, so there's a picture of the messaging. Yeah, dude, seriously, it's so good. It's so fucking hilarious. Like there's one that says, "Hey Edmund, my name is Keith Jackson. I'm a producer for TMZ Sports. I would like to speak to you for 5 minutes. Can you give me a call? My number is blah blah blah." And he goes, "What's up, my friend? Do you have a second to talk? I can speak with you." It's almost like they tried. Oh, okay. So they tried to get this guy on the phone, and they couldn't do it. So they did it on DM. It's all on here. I'm gonna retweet the shit out of this right now. Hold up. I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, and if you guys see it on my Twitter, that's what I'm talking about. So it's so good. All right, I know you gotta jump off real quick here, but let me get your opinion on your boy Sage. Actually, we already talked about this, huh? The Sage going to TriStar thing.
Yep. Okay,
but in that case, let's switch gears really, really fast. Give me your predictions for this weekend's main event: Johnny Hendricks versus Josh Thompson versus Stephen Wonderboy.
It's gonna be an entertaining fight. I'm going with Josh Thompson just because of his.
Josh Thompson's in Bellator. We're talking Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Son.
Wow, Stephen Thompson, because of his striking game is legit. If you haven't watched any of his old fights, get on Fight Pass and watch him. He's legit. But then again, you have Johnny Hendricks with his wrestling, which is going to be a big factor. Now, this is if he makes weight, which I predict he doesn't. But if it does happen, I think it's going to be a hard fight for Wonderboy. But I think Wonderboy can pull it off within maybe the third round.
Okay. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me for the show. And we'll catch you later, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, again, if you haven't seen this article, actually, I think Mike just sent me the article on Twitter. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. I'm retweeting the hell out of it on all the accounts of CrossBones because it needs to be seen. It's seriously, you guys always hear me bitch about this new journalism or what people think is journalism. People call themselves journalists. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Nothing verified. No, this guy didn't even bother trying to get this guy to prove that he was Edmund. He just, oh, you're Edmund. Okay, whatever, write this shit up, blah, 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 scoop. And it's all this whole, trying to be the first to break a story, trying to be the first to talk about it. That's in, 48, the 24-hour news cycle. That's ruined journalism, really. And then, a bunch of assholes that think that writing an article off of somebody else's work or somebody else's media or a video is reporting when it's not. It's 100% not. It's not. It's just not. You know what I mean? Or if you do that, you really shouldn't be calling yourself a journalist either, because it's not journalism. You know what I mean? So, all right, got a couple more things here left on here before Nick had to bounce. He had some stuff to take care of. Oh yeah, Donaldson already put up pictures of himself rolling his truck. Well, after the truck was rolled, he actually went and trained the rest of the day. So, but it was pretty funny. One of my buddies was like, "Was he drunk or something?" He must have been drinking. Donald Cerrone might be drunk all the time. You never know. That guy's Budweisering all the time. Excuse me. But regardless, he seems like he's okay. He's still going to fight coming up in a couple of weeks, and everyone's happy about it. And then, okay, just really quick on before I go on this whole Benson to Bellator thing. Again, like I said, it's a good thing for all fighters. People wonder, I've been waiting, right, for someone to just to kind of, to someone that's still relatively in their prime to jump over to Bellator and show why it's better. This is the first one. It wasn't Phil Davis. Phil Davis is not the kind of guy that was going to lead a lot of fighters to move over. Benson Henderson, a former champion who, still winning fights and everything, maybe not 155, but still winning fights, is that guy. You know what I mean? He's that guy that could possibly lead a lot of guys over to not a lot of guys, a few more guys over to Bellator, especially since he even said it himself. He said that the sponsorship money is a big deal. Well, in fact, it was a big move, a big reason for him to move to Bellator. So you can see guys like guys that are coming up to free agency could be using that as leverage, against the UFC. I mean, you can imagine. I don't know about Sean Jordan going over there. I know he's a free agent. Oh, by the way, someone put out some breaking news this morning. Alistair Overeem, about to sign with Bellator. No, it's not happening. That guy's been winning some fights. He's going to be in the UFC. Don't even worry about that. But yeah, man, it's nice to see. It's good to see. It's good for the fighters. We rarely see something good happen for the fighters these days. Yeah, Reebok can suck it. Not to mention Reebok is costing the UFC a little more than just money now, right? Costing them Benson Henderson, could be costing them other fighters. Costing Brendan Shaw, but let's be honest, not much of a loss. And could be costing a bunch of the guys. So it's a trip, but that's how the world of MMA goes. Everyone thinks that there's no step-by-step to doing this kind of shit, right? There's no step-by-step of how to run an MMA organization or promotion. Everyone's literally pulling out of their asses they're going. And this might have been just just a stupid move by the UFC to pick up a Reebok to give the fighters so little money for sponsorship. So anyway, it's gonna do it for me and In the Pocket. Again, you can follow Nick at NickXMicro. Follow me at Elo31. Thanks Andy for watching, Mike for watching. I know my buddy Dave was on here a little bit ago. Who was on here? I don't want to miss people. Adam Slay, appreciate you watching, my friend. I will be on in about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours, with Breaking the Law with Eddie Law, all sports show. If you like all sports, tune into that. I'll have my MMA segment as usual, and I will catch you guys then on Spreaker. Until then, catch you guys later. See ya.